Hello, my darlings. Hello, I'm so glad to see you. Oh, welcome to October 7th of 2022. Thank you for joining us to the Joyful Finding Show today. Sorry I had to miss last week. I was living through a hurricane and the leftovers of the hurricane as of last Friday. We were without power. We were without a lot of different things here in different stages of wherever you were in the southwest of Florida when Hurricane Ian, which I want to share with you guys. This okay. I hope you guys, I don't have my bright blue one, but Hurricane Ian, right? Everyone kept posting this. I see it as Hurricanian. Hurricanian. Okay. This is craziness, right? Hurricanian. So whatever that means, I wanted to share that with you guys. And Kathy, I will get to you as soon as I am getting to messages, and I am so sorry that you lost your house in this mess. God is going to provide good things for all of us moving forward. I have a little bit of a thing going on out there. I want to say hi to some of you guys out there. It's been a very trying week for a lot of us down here, depending on what experience you've been experiencing, right? Because there's all a little bit of stuff. It's in St. James City that got hit hard. Oh, yes. Actually, a lot of it, Kathy, this was the craziest storm that I have ever seen. So we're going to talk about this storm a little bit because it's in my writing and everything. Okay. This storm was fast. Well, they all move fast. You know what I mean? But just the way that this storm was in this cone, right? This cone of uncertainty. That's what I always call it. It's like, having the dog cone on and the dog can't reach where it wants to go. Well, this thing was like all wobbly and just decided that it didn't give a lot of people a lot of time to prepare, right? So there was a lot of scatter before the storm. And then once the storm hit, you had to either shelter in place or already be where you were going to evacuate. So you had a very short amount of time to gather all your thoughts, feelings, and everything, even though you might be prepared, right? You never know what is going to happen. So the storm comes in and does its thing for a really long time. The storm just came like, I call it the sit and spin. It just came in and just kind of sat and spin for a while, because the trees, the devastation that is done to just the trees, let alone people's houses and roofs and floods that people have experienced. I mean, we have in Florida have experienced all of it. Okay. We really just have. So, and I have to commend our governor for getting our electricity back up and running and getting a lot of us all up and running within the first 10 days. That's just nothing I have ever seen in any of the other hurricanes I have ever experienced before. Also, building that bridge that he built out to Pine Island, that was done in 3 days. When anything is done for the government, it takes years to build and lots of money. So I think this is showing us a lot of different things too. And this is also showing a lot of the communities really coming together and helping their neighbor. And we've been talking about this for a while, right? About stepping up and getting into our communities and helping. How do we help our communities? You know what I mean? And so if you are helping anyone, through this hurricane, I hope you reach out to their individual GoFundMe's or Send Me Goes or whatever those are, and help them individually so they can actually get some money into their pockets. Because some of these people actually did lose everything. They lost their whole houses. They lost everything in their houses. There is a lot of devastation out there. I did not receive that devastation in my neighborhood, but the power was down and a few shingles are off the roof and stuff. So everyone has had some kind of effect from this storm. Okay. And not just this storm, right? This storm is kind of like Hurricanian. See, I don't see it as two words. I want you guys to know this. Hurricanian. So I want someone to feel into that and see what you're getting. Okay. Because I'm just going to ramble on until, I can't ramble on anymore. Because they really want, I guess I haven't spoken to you guys in so long. I have a lot to share because, I just do. And we're amplifying the energy of us all coming together and really, really trying to help the community recognize who our higher selves are. Okay. So let me say hi to some of you guys since I just keep rambling on. Hey, Robert, glad this is your first time being here. I'll definitely give you a message before the evening is through. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Boop, boop, Blanca, so glad you could be here as well. And beautiful Ruth, thank you. I missed you too. I missed all of you. And Kathy, I'm so sorry again about your house. I'm glad you could be here though. God is going to provide better things for us moving forward. There's many, 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 many good things that are going to be coming for us. Woo! All right, St. James City. Yeah, that's way up there too, isn't it? All right, let's see who else is out here. Hello, Barbara. So glad you could be here as well. I'm so glad. And Richard is out here. Beep, beep. Hello, Richard. And Kim Smith. So good to see you too. All right. All right. And looks like I saw Joyce's name. I'm scrolling really fast now. All right. Let's see. Woo-woo. Take the emergency. Take the insurance money and go full RV time. Yeah. Some people can do that. Some people don't want to do that. But maybe it's time to simplify your lives. You never know. Hello, Essential Drops of Peace. I'm so glad you are here as well. Wow, there's a bunch of you guys out here this evening. This is awesome. All right, if I miss saying hello to any of you guys, I am sorry. But I'm glad you can be here. And Skylight's here from Panama City. So glad you guys could be here. Okay, so we're talking about... I'm just so glad to be back here with you guys. I really did miss you guys. Okay. So we're going to go to my automatic writing first, because I did this right before the show. So I never know what I'm going to get, but it's always very interesting. And I hope I can read my writing. That always turns into be the biggest issue. I can never read what I just wrote. All right. Whew. All right. So everyone take a nice deep breath because we all went through a lot. Even if you were not here in the storm, you are weathering some storm in your life. One way, shape, form, or another. This is about purging of old things. This is about a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay. So just feel how it fits into your life. Okay. All right. They're like, welcome, Melissa, because it's been a while since we've chatted. Okay. Woo. What a storm. You held a lot of ground for yourself and others. Many are still in it. Many had to experience all aspects of this storm to become stronger in many ways. There are lessons here for many. Pay attention to who is really helping who, your neighbors and community, who have really stepped it up. All right, communities have really stepped it up. But the people with the big corporations and nonprofits still sitting silently, allowing their people, allowing the public to suffer. You people of God, you are people of God. God is showing you each what you need to experience to help another. So if it is not the storm that hit Florida, it is some storm in your life that needs clearing for the next phase of your life. Each of you are going through growth now, remembering who you really are. God has given you the chance of change. Okay. God will provide. Just believe. Follow your intuition, your internal guide with God. We will bless you in the coming days. Hold on, my beloveds. Greatness to be had by all. Okay. And then they drew this little really fun little paper here. Okay. This is way more joyful than anything that I've written in a while. There's going to be lots of joy coming. Okay. So we've all, yes. Some people have been in the metaphysical storm. Some people have been in a physical storm. But anyways, a lot of you have been experiencing whatever it is that you've had to experience. Okay. So we need to clear out a lot of that energy, but they want me to share a little bit more about this stuff before we carry on, right? Because we need to clear it all, right? Because I feel like you guys might be feeling it on the, your shoulders, or, just feeling in fight or flight, or feeling, restless, or, because there's a lot of things being shaken up right now. It's like craziness. Okay. So you guys, I don't know if I shared these with you. I can't recall if I did. I probably would have taken pictures and probably would have shared them, but I don't recall if I did. Okay. So I did a few weeks ago, so this, if the storm was last week, so this was like 2 weeks ago. So I think these were like, I think I did these right before the message circle. Actually, the last one we did in September. Did I make it to that one? Did we do one in September? But anyways, I did 5 paintings that day. Okay. And I was called to do them like one right after another. And then when I laid them out for them to dry, I noticed that they told a story, but I didn't know exactly what the story meant. So I am getting that I get more now, right? I've got time to think about it, but I'm getting that I'm supposed to share it with you, okay, with all of you, okay, because I feel like these 5 different paintings, and right, and they're different in every way, shape, and form, but all done within the same period. Like I just get into like this intuitive zone, and it's like I can't stop. I just pick up paints and just start doing stuff. Okay, so I'm going to share them with you, and then I want you guys to tap in. Okay, and I'm going to hold them up there for a little bit so you guys can check them out. Okay, and they're really big this time, so I won't be in the picture with them very much, but I want you guys to feel into it. All right, I'm going to just hide behind it for a minute and let you guys just feel into it, because with it reflecting back, I feel it even stronger than before. So I want you guys to feel into that. Okay, that's number 1. Okay, these all come in, they all come in, so you feeling into that? All right, here we go. Here comes number 2. Okay, here we go. Whew. And it goes this way. It goes very much this way. So I'm gonna hide behind it for a second and just let you guys tap into that. Okay, feel into it. Let's feel into that, and just whatever you get, nothing is wrong. There are no wrong answers. Okay, there are no wrong answers. All right, and then we got this one I like to call, let this one be the wave of energy that just washes over you and renews you. Haha, that's so funny. Okay, so this is what's going to renew you. Woo, feel into those. Feel into it, my loves. Feel into it. All right, and then we're burning up more stuff. Woo! Just burning it up. All right, so I want you guys to feel into this as well. Okay, I want some item. Okay, just feel into it. We're just feeling into it all. All right, and then we're at number 5 now. All right, let's hope we get it in there so you can see it. There we go. All right, so you guys just feel into that. Feel into it. Feel. And then whatever you get, whatever impressions you get, I want you guys all to share whatever you feel like you got through all of that. Okay. So to me, when I started to look at it from afar, right, I started to look at it from a different perspective, right? Because when I'm on top of it painting, they just say, all right, you're done. And I walk away, and then I lay them up against my wall or whatever so I can check them out. And then I'm like, oh, they really do tell a story. How cool is that? So for me, you guys, apparently this is important that I share this, and I have my props here this evening. Okay, so this right here, so we're going to go back to number 1. Number 1 is about the storm, right? And it's also about breaking out, right? Because we have a lot of blue in there, like the eye of the storm. You could always see blue in the eye of the storm, right? So it's like, but there's a lot of change going on around us. We are constantly in change, right? So we're starting to let that go. We're starting to let go of that chaos that we held on to, right? So we're going to let that go. Okay. So the storm, right? All right. And then what does the storm make us feel like? Right? Whoa. We might be grooving along, but then there's a lot of things going on, and all that crazy stuff, and the energy's flowing, and you're trying to get in the right groove, and you're connecting in with them, and going through a whole bunch of different stuff, right? We're just like experiencing it. All right, and then I had to burp, you guys, so we're changing up some energy now. All right. And then the waves of emotions that we have to go through that need to be cleansed, right? We have to cleanse a lot of these emotions, right? We have to cleanse them. We have to clear them, and water, we're 90% water people. So remember to drink enough water. But anyways, we have different things that are coming down, and it's just helping like clear it, right? And that's like the storm raining on us and wind blowing and all that stuff. And then here's where we start to wake up and we start to see the new day, right? We're starting to see a new day. The clouds are parting, the sun is coming out, and all that stuff. Okay. And just so you notice, there's writing behind there because I repurpose everything. So this was a sign for outside. But anyways, we're going through all that. There's a new day coming, right? And then when I looked at this last one from afar, I was like, well, I'll be damned. That's earthbound down here. I never know which side it is. Okay, Earth. Earth is right here. This is Earth. This is all the stuff that is clearing from Earth. This is the innocence of, females and all that stuff. But this is like lights up in the sky. We have a lot of space that's going on. There's a lot of things that are taking place, but the clearing is starting to happen. We're starting to clear from our shadow sides. We're starting to clear from those demons, right? We're starting to really tap into who we really are right now, right? So it's really quite amazing, everything that we've kind of gone through, you know what I mean? And it's like, we're going through this together, whether we recognize we're going through this together or not, okay? So it's really, really, really cool. So, all right. So where am I at? Okay. So anyways, my new friend there on Facebook needs to go, Tiffany. Thank you. All right. So yes. So we're breaking through a lot of those old barriers, and we are working together as one. Okay. We're really starting to pull it together, right? We're really starting to understand each other, right? Okay. We're really starting to recognize some of the things that are happening, and a lot of the experiences that we have to go through, really, they empower us, right? Sometimes we might feel like they knock us down because you have to feel your emotions, right? Because like by day 6 of no electricity and no nothing, you're just like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? It's just like, but anyways, you just go through different things. And I've been through many different natural disasters, you could call them, like a hurricane. I lived through the ice storm of 98 up in Maine without power for a month. That was hard. That's a lot harder when it's cold and you need to stay warm. So one of the things that I was really, really grateful for in that time with no power is we had the nicest weather after Ian left. I mean, it was very tolerable. It was very comfortable. It wasn't like overbearing. You know what I mean? So, there are some things to be grateful for through the mess. God did create some things that made it a little easier on different people. But it's like, we're all like learning from all of that, right? And how we helped each other, because like on that Sunday, my brothers live down in Northport. So they're 40 miles away and they couldn't get gas. Nothing was turned on down there yet by Sunday. So Marcia and I loaded up the car with some food and some ice and headed down there to give my brothers some food and, some good stuff to eat because they were running out of food down there until the electric could be turned back on and the grocery stores could be open before they even had, the trucks there to help feed people or anything like that. So a lot of people are stepping up from many different places all around the United States to come down and help repair and rebuild. Okay, because even the infrastructure is not right. So pay attention to that even in your own towns. Is the infrastructure being paid attention to? Okay, because the amount of money that we pay in for taxes, whether it's in your little town or it's in your little whatever, are they paying attention to your roads? Are they paying attention to your bridges? Are they maintaining them? You know what I mean? Because it's like, we need to pay attention to that. Infrastructure is very important. So just keep that in mind as we move forward. All right, you guys. Woo-hoo. All right, let's see what I got here. You guys have all been chatty, so I'm going to say hey, 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 hey. And if I miss any of you, I love you guys. All right, let's jump on a couple of messages here because I've misgiven some messages. And we're going to start with Kathy. All right, because Kathy donated to me, so thank you. You guys are able to donate here on what are we even on? Sorry, I'm losing my brain these days. Here on YouTube, you guys can do it here. You guys can do it on Rumble Rant if you're over there. And you guys are welcome to Venmo me right there. She just popped it up on the page at Melissa-Parks-37. That would be most amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Carol Ann Carey. So glad you could be here as well. Another hurricane survivor down here in Florida. It's been quite the adventure the last week. Woo! It's been quite the ride. I tell you what, between being an empath also and being able to pick up on everyone's emotion and also have to be on guard because you have family you have to take care of and things you have to, responsible for, it's just crazy. It's just a crazy time to be alive, but here we are and we're making the best of it. And there's a lot of things to be grateful for. And God is going to provide for us moving forward. So that is going to be amazing. So I'm super excited about that too. All right, Kathy, let's see what I get for you. And Kathy, they want to start off and saying, sorry you lost your house. Okay, so what I'm getting for you, Kathy. Oh, all right. So there's a lot of emotions going on right now, but I want you to know that everything is going to be all right. It's been kind of like a loop-de-loop is what they're showing me. But they're also showing me that it's all going to work out and it's going to come out the way that you want it to. You know what I mean? So I'm getting like, if you're going to rebuild, there was some kind of addition or there's something that you wanted to do that you're just going to incorporate in that rebuild or whatever. So they're just showing me it's a matter of timing, it's a matter of placing, and there's a matter of sitting right with yourself. And I also feel like there's like this all right. So you need to balance yourself. That's what I'm getting for you, Kathleen. Like, I feel like the energy gets stuck right about the solar plex, right? Like, I feel like you're this pillar of light, but I feel like something is stopping it at the solar plex. So they're saying to allow that energy just to flow through you, just like it's kind of like, they're showing me like a corkscrew. So, it's like going through the cork. So it's not that blocked, but it just needs to be pushed its way through. And I feel like that's going to be good because I also feel like you've been having some kind of like digestion problems or something like that going on sitting in that space. So they just want you to eat healthy and drink a lot of water. They're saying water is going to be very important for you. And also dream big, my friend, dream big because there's going to be, it's like the Big Dipper. They're showing me like a Big Dipper. So I don't know what that means for you, but that means something big is going to be coming for you right now. So just be very aware of that as you move forward. Stay with your faith with God. He is blessing you as you move forward. Even through the tragedies, he is there standing beside you. I'm going to leave that with you, Kathy. So thank you, Kathy. Woo-hoo. And I heard someone just Venmo me. It's Barbara. Woohoo! Rocking on, Barbara. All right, so I'm going to jump to Barbara. And then I'll jump over there. I know I'm going to give Robert a message. All right, you guys. Okay, so Barbara, let's see what I got going on in your world. All right, hold on, Barbara. They want me to change my paper. All right, Barbara. Woo, you have a lot of energy going on, my friend. You have so much energy. You are like a spring. So I feel like you are just bouncing here, there, and everywhere. So I don't know if you plan on doing a lot of traveling moving forward, but I feel like you are going to be doing some. I feel like part of it might be New York, and I feel like part of it might be California or Nevada, whatever. But I feel like there's one, two, and also a vacation. Now that you're going to be settled, it's like you need to just go somewhere where you can just like veg for a couple days. So they want you to pick out like a good spot and they want you to go. Okay. So either with a friend or by yourself or some kind of retreat or something. There's something that's coming up for you in that sense. Also, you're going to be helping a lot of people moving forward. Your energy is making me very, very hot, Barbara. I'm starting to sweat right now. So your energy is very, very in tune right now. So they want you to listen to your intuition. I'm getting listen to your intuition, and they're even saying it really slow. So they're wanting you to pay attention and be focused, okay? Because also, I'm going to bring this up again. I know I do this often, but automatic writing is very important for you. Please sit and listen. Write and ask questions. They are going to give you all the answers that you need moving forward. Okay, so I just want you to feel into that. Okay. And also there's a new person coming in, a new friend or something like that. Or new friends. I feel like there might be more, but you're going to be helping them energetically. So maybe you're getting ready to put a new group together, or you're getting ready to put some kind of new something together, because I feel like it's around the metaphysical, it's around the spiritual, it's around all of that. So they're being open to that. Also, maybe in your own little center, if you have one, because there's a lot of people that you're going to be helping. And jumping for joy, Barbara. I'm going to leave that with you. Woo! Jumping for joy. That's like a little springy thing. That's so cute. And G, what does G mean for you? G. Oh, that's a big G. That's a big God. That's a big God for you, Barbara. Woo-hoo. All right, my loves. All right, now I'm going to get to Robert, and then we'll probably have a word from my sponsor. Hold on, you guys. All right, let me write your name, Robert, so I can tap into your energy. All right. Huh. All right, so Robert, you have a lot going on around you, and it might have to do with family. I feel like you're outgrowing a lot of people, and you might be a teacher to a lot of them, okay? And their energy seems to be a little bit staticky compared to yours, because you're getting more into a flow and understanding more. You're tapping into more of your knowledge. The people around you are like, or whatever, or just not even paying attention. But I feel like, they are listening enough, because they're still gathered around. I feel like you're gathering these people around you, but it's like you also have a lot that you need to be sharing. You're still questioning a lot, which is okay. But they want you to start trusting in your higher knowledge more. You let others kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, you just need some validation. I'm getting you just need validation, okay? So they're just saying you just need some validation from these staticky people around you, because their energy is not vibrating at the same vibration yours is. But there's also going to be some kind of change coming up. There's also there is someone that's coming up more to your level. There is someone that's coming into more of your energy range that understands more of what you're saying, and they're ready to make a change. They're ready to change. They're the other 5 below, or there's 6 of them all together. So there's 6 different people going on around you. One understands more than the rest. The others are more like in the same kind of group or page or whatever, but they're still paying attention. So Robert, whatever it is you have to teach them moving forward, stand in your truth and absolutely preach it. Are you going to be a preacher? Because they just said preach it. Do you need to be a preacher, Robert? Well, anyways, I'm going to leave that with you, Robert. All right. And Marcia says, I am starting a group. Love your message. I was feeling too hot too. Thank you. That was, you're waking. You're welcome. Great validation. Woohoo. I would just like to know if it's time to move along. All right. I will get to your message right after a word from our sponsor. You guys, if you guys ever want to become a sponsor to any one of our shows, whether it's any one of our shows of Goldylocks Productions, if you have a small business and you guys want to sponsor our show and get the word out to the public, all around the world, because sometimes we get many people watching from all over the place, this is a great avenue to do that and to support us at Goldylocks Productions. So my sponsor this month, again, is Feng Shui My Space, the beautiful Miss Marsha Morris. So you guys check out Feng Shui My Space. Woo! Isn't that awesome? I always want to get up and start dancing when I hear that music for Marsha's little advertisement there. But you guys, if you guys need any information about clearing the energy in your house and moving things around to make better chi in your house and better things happen in your life, check out fengshuimyspace.com. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. All right. And I am going to give Devin a message, and then I'm going to jump over here to Sharon, who just Venmo'd me. So I want to thank you, Sharon, for that Venmo. I totally appreciate you very much. All right. So, Devin, your question is if you should move on. Devin, darling, my brother from another mother, you already know the answer to this question. Okay. I'm getting yes, and I hate to say that, but that's what I'm getting, okay? And I know that's probably not going to make everybody happy, but hey, what happens, happens. You are not allowing yourself to be in a place of genuine joy, okay? And your God source really wants you to be in the source of joy, okay? So however you are going to find that joy, okay, and you're not finding it in the pattern of life that you have right now. So there's certain places in your life that need to be switched up a little bit so that you can find the joy that you're looking for in your life, right? So, Devin, you are a very, very, very good man. I know this because even though I've never met you in person, I tap into your energy. I can feel you. I see you through your Facebook page. I can see your funny side. I see your serious side. I see the farmer side. I see the worker side. I see all sides of you, but you're not letting yourself be completely whole. Okay. And it's allowing yourself to be completely whole now. Okay. And we have to do that for ourselves. No one can fill that void for us. So I feel like that's what you're stepping into right now, Devin. So know that I love you, and everything is going to be all right as we move forward. Okay. I'm going to leave that with you, Devin. All right. And then we're going to jump over here to Sharon. Whew. All right. Devin, that was like, whew. I hope you're all right with that, Devin. Oh, all right, Sharon. They want me to flip my page over. Sharon. Ooh, all right. You're going through a growth spurt, Sharon. All right. There's a lot of things going on for you. Okay. So, Sharon, my friend, you have a lot of things that are transforming for you right now that are becoming easier. You have changed something about yourself to allow these things. You have changed a lot to allow these changes to come easier for you rather than have things sometimes you kind of get in your own way when you're trying to get things done. Your mind either gets too far ahead of you, or you overthink things, or whatever it is. You've decided not to do that because that doesn't always work out, right? Those are expectations or whatever. So I feel like you're putting out like this simple intention now, and you're kind of like letting it go out there, and it falls where it needs to fall, and then everything flows into its own space, okay? And I feel like there is also going to be more change that's coming for you, but this is change that you've been asking for. And it's almost like if you guys were watching my show a couple weeks ago, I was talking about magic carpets. Okay, well, Sharon, what I feel like I drew under your name was like this magic carpet, and I feel like it's just ready to take you and just shoot off. Okay, so whatever it is that you are getting ready to tap into, I want you to feel that. They want you to honor that. They want you to understand that. They want you to trust it, and they just want you to go forward with it. There's a lot of belief systems that you're letting go of so that you can stand in your power, you can stand in your truth, and go to the future that you're wanting to get to. And I also feel like, Sharon, you're going to be helping others as we move forward. So if you're not of service now, you will be of service moving forward. So I'm going to leave that with you, Sharon. So thank you very much. Devin says, thank you, hun. I was kind of feeling that myself. Yep, I kind of knew you were. Oh, now Lenka's Venmoing me. You guys are rocking it in the Venmos this evening. All right, Lenka. Whew. All right, let me have a little drink of my water here. Need a little aqua. Okay, let's see what I get for Lenka this evening. Lenka. All right, Lenka. Are you still going on your trip? Because I feel like there is a trip, but I feel like it's a shorter trip. And I feel like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different people. Either there's 2 with you or 3 coming, or I don't know. There's different energies going on around you right now. But it's like you're trying to keep yourself separate. It's like you're trying to keep yourself outside of this. But yes, ma'am. Okay. So has your trip been shortened, or when are you leaving? Because I feel like you're getting ready to go. I feel like the trip is on the way. I feel like it's coming. I feel like there's 2 people with you right now. So that's awesome. But I feel like this is going to be, this is also about learning to go with the flow. Okay. Going with the flow, because there's a part of the trip that goes, part of it goes good, and then there's a part where there's a spiritual understanding. So I feel like they're either, you get to a spot where, oh my God, you're hit by the God force, and they're like, listen to the words, or they're actually saying, listen to the wind. Okay, so not like the wind we had last week, Lenka, but it's like you're going to hear the whispering. So I'm getting this is going to be part of a spiritual journey for you. Okay. And then there's going to be like, this is really cool, because this reminds me of just, they want you to document it. They want you to document your trip. So either you're going to take voice memos, or, post it to your Facebook or whatever you're doing, or save it till you come back, or I don't know. There's something that you're going to document that's going to help. And also, are you bringing any art supplies? Because I'm getting you're supposed to bring something. So I don't know if you're bringing a sketch pad or something like that, because in one place that you stop or you stay, you're going to be totally like, oh my God, I'm going to be like, whoa, drawing something or being in a zone, or writing. Also, automatic writing is going to be important while you're gone, because there's history to be learned and shared. Oh my God, it's like you're just going to have like so much going on this trip, Lenka. I'm tired for you, because it's just like energy, all this energy, but you know how to handle it all. And it's like you're going to learn so much through it all. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be fun. For tomorrow, One Friend Tuesday. All right. Well, there you go, Lenka. Then you have a couple of guides that are riding in the car with you. So talk to those guides that are going to be riding in the car with you. Okay. That's going to be important as we move forward as well. All right, Lenka. It's going to be a fun trip. I can't wait to see it. Babe. You thought about it yesterday. Well, good. I'm glad you thought about it. Yay. All right. Let's see. All right, Sharon says, thank you very much. Appreciate the message and you. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you, because each and every one of you are so important to the vibrations of this earth. Okay, you have no idea how essential and important you are to this living earth, right? We give to Mother Earth as she gives to us. Okay, it's like there's this give and this take. So you guys, we are so important, and it's making my nose itch. Oh my gosh. Oh, they are in the car. Yes, they will fill your car. Yes, they will. Your whole back seat will be filled with the little old ladies again or something. Didn't you have the little old ladies in your back seat or something? I forget who that was. Someone told me that story somewhere. I'm just driving along. I have, we all have conversations with entities while we're in our car, whether it's our spirit guides or whoever we might be talking to, or maybe, hitchhiking ghost or whatever. Sometimes they show along too. Sometimes we have to help release them. Sometimes they show themselves to us because they're asking for help, but they're not sure what kind of help they're asking for. Sometimes they just need to be released back to the light of God, right? Sometimes they feel like they're stuck here. Sometimes like these haunted houses and stuff, they feel like they have to be trapped in that house or whatever, and it makes me think back to my house when I lived in Maine, when they were always, I wish I knew then what I knew now, because I probably could have cleared them. I could have sent them on to the other side, but now there's a whole lot of other things that happen with that house. But anyways, we got all that. Woohoo! Old lady was Valley. Okay. I knew it had to be somebody. So it was Valley that had the old ladies in the car. Yeah, that was funny. That was a funny story. I shared your story, Valley. So glad you could be here this evening. And if I haven't said hey to any of you guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, you guys, instead of me scrolling up in my messages, if you guys are interested in a message this evening, you need to drop it in the chat again. If you've already done it, I'm sorry, but you'll have to do it again. Woo-hoo. Let me know you want a message. You guys, I'm going to have to start bringing in bigger cups of water. You guys make me drink a lot of water. Lot of water. All right, we got Valley and Veronica and Joyce. All right, let's see where we go with that. All right, Miss Valley. Valley. Huh. All right, so Valley, what I'm getting for you, my friend. All right, so you have a lot of energy that's going on around you. And it's so funny because I feel like it's lifting you off your feet. So I don't know if you feel like you're lighter or whatever, but I feel like it's lifting off your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going through a lot of change right now. You're starting to recognize it, but you're also finding this balance. Okay. You're finding this balance within all of this. So it's like you're finding that whatever that is you need for that balance that you need right now. That's what you're finding. Okay. And there's like lots of information that's flowing to you. And sometimes it makes you feel a little loopy, woo, or I feel a little dizzy or whatever. But it's all normal. It's all good. I also get that there's going to be some kind of new change coming for you. Either there's some kind of I feel like it's some kind of abundance. So I feel like it's some kind of some financial thing. So I don't know if you plan on winning the lottery or getting some money or something, but I feel like there's some kind of abundance that's flowing to you in the way of monetary, because they're showing me like dollar signs. There's not like zillions of them, but I feel like it's a comfortable amount. So I don't know how you're receiving that, but I feel like there's something of monetary value that's coming to you. So just be open to that when it comes to you. At first I feel like you're shocked and you're like, no, I can't take that or whatever, because I feel like you have a lot of pride or whatever, but it's some kind of gift. Like there's a gift. It's a gift. I'm hearing it's a gift. Okay, so there's a gift coming for you, Valley. So I'm going to leave that with you, Valley. There's a beautiful gift coming for you. All right, and Veronica, whoop-hoo, how is it down under, my friend? My Australian friend, Veronica, which is so funny because I was just talking to another psychic friend that I ran into in the grocery store. I haven't seen him in years. I had to yell at him. He didn't recognize me. But he does a lot of readings like on Keen and stuff, and he does a lot of readings in Australia. So we all understand that time difference for all of us. You know what I mean? So it was very funny that we talked about Australia, and then here's Veronica. All right, Veronica, let's see what I get for you. Veronica. Do. Oh, Veronica. All right. So, girl. Okay. So, what I'm getting for you is, okay, everything is going to be all right. All right. They want you to know that wholeheartedly. Okay. And this is so funny, but I feel like I just did like this. What I just drew on my page feels like gentle snow. So you know how fresh everything looks like with that first gentle, and everything's just covered in that white fluffy snow where it just looks pristine and everything, no trucks have gone by, no disturbance, no wind has knocked anything out. Like I feel like you are starting to get into this pristine world, okay, that you're creating for yourself. Okay, it's new, it's crisp, it's clean. You've been letting go a lot of the old garbage. Okay, the old things that I feel like were in the sit and spin, whether it was a hurricane, your storm, metaphysical storm, whatever you want to call it, whatever words we're calling it, we're just going to ship that out now. Okay, and then we're moving into this. Drop that old heavy energy, Veronica. Just drop it. Just drop it. It's not yours anymore. It don't belong to you anymore. And we're walking into this pristine new beginning. Okay, because I feel like you are going to create a lot of happy things for you. And there's going to be new people that are going to come into your life that are also going to help you create this pristine life. Okay? Because it's about creating the joy and newness. Okay? It's not about stepping backwards. So they want me to leave that with you, my dear. I'll leave that with you, Veronica. All right. Joyce looks like she's next. Joyce. All right, Joyce. Things have changed for you a lot in the last few weeks, my friend. Okay, you've been doing really good. You're making better choices, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and also you're finding your balance, which is really important because things around you might be a little wavy and rocky for you sometimes, which is fine and good, which is, you're able to withstand it, right? Because I feel like you're being all like, I feel like you're grounded. Like, I don't know what you've been doing, but I feel like you're really grounded right now, Joyce. So you're able to take whatever comes at you, okay? It's almost like, I call them the weeble wobble when they don't fall down. You remember those when we were kids? Do they even make weeble wobbles anymore? Excuse me, we're changing up energy with that. I guess we all need to be weeble wobbles and don't fall down, right? So, Joyce, I feel like there's nothing that can knock you down now. You're stronger than ever. You're going to be the creator of your joy. So stand in that power, my friend. Okay? Okie dokie. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, I also have to make an announcement. Tomorrow night is the Spiritual Message Circle. So if you guys have never experienced one before, I suggest that you do. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of readers on there. There's me. There's Carol Ann. There's Ruth. There's Sarah. There might be Marsha. We have a new Marsha on Mondays. Who else might be there? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think I asked exactly who was going to be there. But you guys, Goldylocks Productions is we're just gathering our groups and we're gathering our tribes and we're trying to help the public so that we can all be better human beings, be with love and joy and happiness, no matter how you're receiving your message. Okay. Are you receiving the message? See, when you guys reach out to us, like on these shows and stuff, you guys are looking for the message, right? But you guys have to look for it even outside of these shows. You have to look at it while you're driving down the road, what flows in front of you while you're on your social media, just pay attention, they're just saying you guys need to pay attention. But you guys definitely check out Goldylocks, every night, 8:00. And sometimes during the week, during 4s and 3s on Thursdays and Wednesdays, you guys need to check us out. Okay. Check out all our show hosts. We've got Caroline out there. She was on last night. She was cool. And Ruth is on Wednesday nights and Robin Tuesday and Marsha's now on Mondays. And then Sarah is on Wednesdays, I think at 4. I totally missed it because I still didn't have internet yet. Oh, she didn't do it this week. Next week, look for that. So you guys, we appreciate you so much because we need to be helping each other, right? And it's like you see us even watching each other's shows. That's how you are supportive in community, in community. Okay. We are supportive of each other because we are part of a community and you are part of that community as well. And we keep building that community. So we keep building that out of love. We're building that out of light. We're building that out of joy. We're building that out of truth. We're building that out of so many different things. You guys should all be proud of yourselves. And if this is your first time ever watching, God has sent you here for a reason, and if you're new and you've only been watching a few weeks or whatever, again, God brought you for a reason because he flows in front of us things that we need to see and sometimes things that we have to hear. Okay. So I'm glad you guys are all here. I am so glad. Boom. All right. All right. You got it, girl. All right. Anybody else out there wanting any messages today? If not, I'll just chit chat. I know somebody else asked for them out there, but I don't remember who you are. So maybe I'm supposed to give some general messages. Okay. Because we're all going through a lot of different things right now. Okay. Okay. So how do they want me to do this? All right. So first they want me to get comfortable. So I need to move myself around a bit. Okay. All right, you guys. the things that are going on around in the world in this time, in this place. Okay. There are things that are helping to awaken you to who you really are. Okay. You are breaking through the utter nonsense that has been cluttering our minds, our egos, and our thought patterns for eons. You are tapping into your highest and best self, your God self, your highest source, your energy of high. Allow yourself to feel that energy through this vessel. Heal this vessel. Think about your vessel. Okay? And that's what they're calling this right now. This is our vessel. I feel like we're little ships. Okay? This is our vessel. Okay? So allow your light to fill your vessel. Okay? Allow your knowledge to fill this vessel. And it's not from outside. Really, it's allowing it to expand. It's been locked inside this little cage, right? It's been locked inside. It's been locked up. Well, look, it's in the hold right there. You have to allow it to expand, Okay, so it's all locked up inside of you, my friends. Please allow it to unlock. Allow yourself to unlock. Stand in your truth. It's so important as we move forward. All right, let's see what we got here. Beep, beep, beep. May I have a message from my great granddaughter, Blake? Sure. Blake. All right, they want me to write it down. Hold on. You guys, I have to do this whole write down thing because there's pictures and all kinds of stuff I got to look at. All right, so your granddaughter, Blake, what I'm getting for her is there needs to be an energy change. Something has to be let go of. There's something that needs to be changed. And it's almost towards the end of that change. She's in the process of making some kind of change. But it's really important that it's almost like she has a lot of inner knowledge and it needs to come out now. Like, it's time for it to unfold. It doesn't matter who it upsets. She needs to stand in her truth. So that's what I'm getting for her. All right, Richard. Richard asked for a message. All right, Richard. All right, let's see what's going on in your world, Richard. Darn it, Richard. You've been a busy boy. All right. Okay, so Richard. All right, so Richard, you are finding your balance. Okay? So I don't know what's going on with your right leg. All right? And I almost feel like, like when you guys, this is how I see you right now. So I want you to take it for whatever it means for you, Richard. Okay. I'm going to just explain to you what I've seen. Okay. So what I'm seeing is like if you break your foot and you're like scooting yourself around on one of those things that you put your knee on. Okay. So I feel like there's something that, and I don't mean that that's going to be physically. This is more metaphysically than physically. This is just the analogy they're using. So there's something that you need to be standing up for that you're kind of limping along on. Okay. So whatever that is, it's time for you to kind of like kick the boot off and say, I don't need this crutch anymore type of thing. So whatever that is, I don't know what that is for you, Richard. But that's how they're showing to me. And they're just saying that trust in us. We will support you as you move forward. So whatever it is, you need to trust in it. Okay. So I'm going to leave that with you, Richard. All right. Well, hello, Skylight. And your name says Hans. Well, that's much helpful because I really need your first name. So, all right. Woohoo. Welcome, Hans. Woohoo. All right. Hold on. I got to flip my page, my friend. And I sure hope I have some water left in this little cup over here. Woo. That's drying me out tonight. All right, my friends. Let's see. All right. No, thank you, Hans. All right, Hans. Woo! Wow. All right. Hans, if you're not a healer, you should be a healer. There's a lot of love going on around you. There's a lot of dancing going on around you. And if there's not, there should be. Okay, because you're about creating joy. You're about creating light. You're about creating happiness. There's things that flip-flop around every once in a while, but that's okay. You kind of roll with it, you know. But I feel like there's more love in your life. I feel like you have a dancing partner. If you don't have a partner right now, you should. And I feel like there is a lot of spiritual connectivity going on. I feel like you're getting a lot of joy from that. Stepping into your power is a good thing. Yeah, so Hans, keep up the good work. There's a lot of healing properties going on around you right now. But there you go. No, but no one believes me. I'm single. Oh, you are? Well, I feel like there's love coming into your life. The perfect partner is on the way. Just so you're aware, okay? Because I feel like there's a part of you and it's like connected and it's like the heart is coming together. So I want you to know that it is coming on its way, okay? And there's like dancing involved and there's connectivity. So it's finally somebody that you can connect with on an intellectual level and a lot of other things. So I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. You guys, I hope I didn't miss any of you. I love you all. It's been an amazing, amazing time to be back with you for this hour of the Joyful Findings Show. I want you to know that I support each and every one of you through everything that you're experiencing right now. There is so much that's coming for you. There is so much to understand about yourselves. God is here supporting you in more ways than you can understand. Okay? Trust, have faith, believe in yourselves. You're amazing, amazing beings of light. There's many things that are going to change moving forward, and you guys are ready for these changes. You've been asking for these changes. You wanted to be a part of these changes. We are the change, people. Each and every one of us has the ability to create that joy, to create that happiness, to create everything that it is that we want to be in this world. We can create that now. And we're here to be supportive of each other, whether it's in this tribe, our personal tribe locally, wherever that is. I want you guys to feel the joy inside. I want you guys to open up to your beautiful selves. Be who you need to be in this moment. Your truth may change with every moment, with everything that you learn about yourself. Do not be hard on yourselves moving forward. You have learned and experienced everything for a reason, to help yourself and to help humanity move forward. Know that you are loved deeply by so many. God is sending out blessings to each and every one of us. Many good things are on the way. Many. I love you guys. Have a great week.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.